when you do a front double, you know, the connection from the lat to the tricep, if there's nothing there, you just look straight. Or when you do a front lat, like the space between should be less. The more you can fill up space in bodybuilding, the better. Side chest, same thing. You see a lot of people when they do it, the arm is like this. Space here, not good. Tuck it in, tuck it in. No space here, no space here. Gives you a fuller look. So you're hiding gaps, you're closing gaps. The more gaps you close in your poses, the better you're gonna look overall. Most bodybuilders, your back is the last thing to really become dense on your physique. Legs, chest, arms, a lot of people can get that, but for the back, it takes time. For myself, that's the one thing I definitely need to improve on my physique, that once it's there, I can kind of separate myself into pro ranks. The good thing about Destination is we've got a lot of good equipment to focus in and like contract and focus on that contraction of the muscle. It's been growing. I've been having a very good positive feedback. Watch out in 2026. If I can't grow back this year, I can never grow back. This man got me out here working at 8 a.m. in the morning on a Sunday. That is treason. But we get it done. That's part of the work, you know. You have early days sometimes. You got to go to work in the morning. You got an event you can't miss. You got to work it in, you know. So you got to be versatile in your workouts and how you apply it. So Sunday morning, here at Destination, as you can see, it's nice, it's cold, it's empty. And sometimes those are the best times, you know, for workouts. You can just get in the zone, just you and yourself, focus on it, versus sometimes, you know, if there's a lot of people, you may have to say hi here and there, and it kind of detaches you. So sometimes you kind of need that one-on-one time with yourself, which in training, that's what it's about, you know, spending time with yourself, trying to get better each and every single time. So we'll keep this going, get the blood flowing. There's an aggression that should come with training. You know what I mean? There should be an aggression with training. And like, I think the answer is a little bit in between, right? So not too much momentum, right? Controlling the weight, but also extremely slow is a bit excessive in my opinion. You do need a little bit of explosive force to be able to push maximal weight. You know what I mean? So for me, I think it's a little bit in between is where it's at. I know a lot of people now, that's the wave, but the guys that I know that are huge, they didn't build all that muscle doing that. They refined by doing that, right? Using the, focusing on the negatives. This is bodybuilding. It's blue collar. There needs to be a little bit of aggression to it, you know? Kai Green said it best. He's like, when they asked him, you know, there has to be something in you to put like 5 plates on your back, 4 plates, or lift all that kind of heavy weight. You can't just zone out, right? There has to be a little bit of emotion put into it. And over time, you can kind of separate the emotion from the actual movement, but there's still emotion to it, you know? So that's just my 2 cents. My 2 cents. But what do I know? I'm just a pro bodybuilder. One thing with this movement, playing around with it, because it's so versatile, right? You can do foot placement backwards. I've realized the best contraction is to let the feet go. So having the feet all the way back, so that way you're just completely chest supported. You're not really getting much leverage from the feet. Big cue for me is when you're doing back movements, try to push into the pad. So your chest, don't try to get it off. You should be actively trying to push yourself down. So any way you can get that is always better. More weight. I love this piece. Yeah? Yeah. I've noticed, like I said, like putting the feet back on this, the contraction is just so, you just feel all the way in your lats, you know? Get that density. You guys don't have beans in your chili? I heard that the standard Texan chili has no beans. Is that true? Extending all the way, you know, extending all the way on this. I don't even like to strap on it. Just extend all the way and pull as much as I can. My grip is usually not even like really hard. That way I can just engage fully the lunge without the forearms. So extending and pulling. You don't need too much weight. I've seen guys on this, they're pulling, they're going all the way out like this. You know, it's like not too much weight and just contract the lats. Fill it over. I'm at the point in my career where I've moved off the heavy weight. I've moved it all, you know, 5 plates, I've done it. Now it's refinement to make sure every time I'm actually doing an exercise, I feel the movement. If I can't feel it, I don't do it. Whew. One more. Shit. I had to get a bagel from before I came. I was like, if I show up there fully fasted, you guys are not gonna like that video.
How long does it take to get in your system a bagel?
A bagel?
Yeah.
Oh, quick.
Yeah.
For me, 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
10 minutes, you know? When you eat so much all the time, one little bagel is like, it's a drop in a bucket, you know?
Oh, okay.
It's processed, you know? It's quick. It's quick. if I had like rice or something, it probably may take me like 30, 40 minutes, you know? Pre-workout, I usually like rice with some sweet potato mixed in. I usually have that about 35 to 40 minutes before I train. And my protein comes down a little bit. So like I'd say like 300 grams of rice, 100 grams of sweet potatoes, and then, you know, 6 ounces of chicken, usually. Usually not beef, because fat will slow you down, slow down your digestion, you know? So have that and then get the workout started usually. But this morning, cinnamon raisin bagel. 1. I'm gonna finish up with some curls, biceps. And that'll be our Sunday mass. Sunday mass, get it? I'm getting spicy this morning. But like, you know, people say junk volume, like, oh, your one set is the one that matters. Fuck all that, man. I know how I trained, even when I was natural. I know what helped me get to where I am. I do a lot of drop sets, basically SST style, pause reps, a lot of intensifiers. I add that to my workouts. Basically, I'm in the camp of more work, right? Like when you're training, I'm not just focusing on trying to get the one set. I may ramp all the way up and I may do a drop set once I get to the top. Or I may just stay there and do set after set after set. Training is also instinctual. You can't just always follow a logbook. It's also instinctual. And yeah, I feel like that's just worked for me. Like, I feel like the more I feel a muscle, the pump, and the contraction, the harder it is on the squeeze, the more I'm getting out of it. If you're doing a weight, for example, let's say you're doing like a bench press, for example, and you feel that shit all in your elbows and your shoulders, and you know, you're just using all your weight just to try and stabilize, to push the weight up, then at that point you're powerlifting. You're not really bodybuilding at that point, you know? Because we're trying to do hypertrophy. We're trying to focus on growing the actual muscle. So when I first started training till now, again, like I said, those are things, I chase the pump, I chase the squeeze. A drop set allows you to maintain the intensity, maintain the pump, but at the same time, the muscle is taxed. So you're using less weight to still promote a very, very hard contraction. So I don't care what the science says. I don't care what the literature says. This is just what I know works for me. And you got to figure out what works for you. So take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Whew. Shit. That pump is real. That pump is real, guys. Whew. Shit. Training this early ain't too bad. Once you get going, it's not too bad. You know, it's not too bad. All right, guys. So that is the workout. Quick, early Sunday morning. Back, a little bit of biceps. If you guys like a little bit of the cues and a couple of the things we did today, definitely put it in the comments. I'm in Dallas now. I never put it in the video, but I'm here at destination. This is my daily gym now. So I'm gonna be doing a little bit more content with the Gasp channel. So anything you guys wanna see, make sure you put it in the comments. We'll be watching, or any questions. If you guys even want a Q&A type of thing, put it in the comments too. Myself and the Gasp team, we're looking for ways to kind of diversify a lot of the content we're gonna be doing, even just outside the workouts. So anything you guys wanna see, we'll take it into consideration. And of course, you already know, stay relentless, people. You take care.